welcome to part 10 of Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, and oh yeah, it's this chapter. I mean, Ed Boon loves Scorpion, so he has another chapter starring him. And we all know how this chapter ends.
The report from Jacqueline Briggs. Her father's actions have compromised our situation gravely.
I know. I can't believe he did this.
Even if we locate her keep, Kronika's power now likely exceeds the might of our combined forces.
Maybe we should rethink using Shinnok's amulet.
We cannot, Cassandra Cage.
I've seen what you can do with it. You held off the entire Netherrealm army. You weren't even at full strength.
I dare not risk the temptations of its dark power. Even now it calls to me. Despite Kronika's advantages, we must attack as soon as we know the keep's location.
It's been hours since we heard from the Grandmasters. What's the plan if they don't come back?
They must, or else hope is lost.
Warriors must be headed for Kronika's keep.
Agreed. But why not use Charon's fleet? The bridge clearly taxes her power.
The fleet's bound to Charon. It sails only by his command. That it's still moored suggests he won't help Kronika.
In which case, he may help us.
It looks like Charon is home. Perhaps hosting some unwelcome guests. Return to Earthrealm. Tell the others we found him. We'll deploy as soon as I return.
Are you certain Charon will aid us?
No, but he's our best chance.
You should have aided Kronika, Charon. Now you must suffer.
I am immortal, Devora. You cannot kill me.
This one needs only render you unfit to ferry Kronika's enemies.
First Shinnok, now Kronika. You fight for lost causes.
This one ensures the Hive's survival. You will not save the Shirai Ryu.
I'm sorry, but this chapter is literally for Scorpion stans. I mean, yes, I like the character Scorpion, but not so much to where I form a religion for him. Same thing goes for Melina, but even though I did make that video of killing Devora, that's because I hate Devora. And everyone hates Devora. So much so that she and RoboCop are practically used for fatality demonstrations to try to bypass demonetization. That ought to tell you how much they hate Devora. And to an extent RoboCop. So, Ed Boon, I'm pretty sure you should make that message loud and clear as to not bring Devora back in any future game because she sucks. And also not bring any guest characters to any future games because they suck. But you know, it's the WB. They'll try to have the final say before we actually get a game where there's nothing but Mortal Kombat characters. And at that point, Cole Young would be a confirmed character. God damn it.
The Shirai Ryu will not fall. The clan of imposters will indeed fall. I've restored the Shirai Ryu. Built a clan that's never been stronger. On a foundation of pretenders and outsiders, Kronika told me. Without our original bloodlines, there is no Shirai Ryu. Our clan's massacre extinguished them. Kronika will revive the true Shirai Ryu in the new era. Do not trust Kronika. She uses your anger to enslave you, as Quan Chi did both of us. I let go my rage, and it saved me. To save yourself, you must do the same.
You know, Batman versus Batman in Injustice is pretty much the equivalent to what we're doing right now in this game. There's no point for this. There really isn't no point. And can I also bring up one simple fact? If the Revenant Scorpion kills the original Scorpion and the Revenant Scorpion both gets wiped from existence. You would think that, right? Right? Well, there's a reason this chapter is one of the most reviled chapters in the goddamn game. We'll get to that soon enough. But all I can say is this. How come Johnny Cage and Kano suffers the rules of butterfly effects and time paradox, and everyone else, stemming from Liu Kang to Jade to Kung Lao, and also both Jaxes in the last part, and now Scorpion, how come they get a pass? It really irks my nerves. But you want to know what irks my nerves more than that? The fact that instead of giving Takeda a chance to actually shine, they leave him out.
Time you were freed. We both know what truly drives you. It's not Shirai Ryu pride. It's your wife and child. Harumi and Satoshi were stolen from me. Murdered. Seeing them again is all that matters. We share this pain. I fought through hell to end it. But Kronika's new era is not the remedy. She would resurrect Shinnok, the same devil who brought death to our family and clan. He cannot be allowed to return. When I revived the Shirai Ryu, I vowed our clan would ensure Earthrealm's protection. Help me keep that promise. Poison.
Kronika knew your past sins would distract you. Now this one ends your misery.
Now you die. Raiden is at the Fire Gardens. Enlist Karan's aid. Bring Raiden's army to the keep. You must. You have my word. The new Shirai Ryu are worthy. It's heart, not blood, that makes them warriors.
This is the shit that people say when they see Devora. They hate Devora because she killed off 3 different characters and gets no comeuppance. Nothing. She just goes away and she is never seen again. Not for the rest of the story, not for Aftermath. She's only there to make Cassie Cage look goddamn strong, which begs the question, why is she even in this game in the first place? She should have been killed off!
Your Shaolin masters, they're ready.
They will fight until the last man.
That is likely what it will take.
There will not be a fight if Charon does not help us. Is there any word from Grandmaster Hasashi?
No. If we do not hear soon, I will return to the Netherrealm.
Wrong, Scorpion. This cannot be good.
Get Raiden.
The fire gardens they built. The Shirai Ryu are indeed restored.
Why are you here, Scorpion? Where is Grandmaster Hasashi?
He is dead.
Now you have come to finish us.
I understand your mistrust, but I am here to assist you.
I find that impossible to believe.
You know, the real question is, why didn't Revenant Scorpion disappear when Scorpion from the future dies? Yeah! That should be a really good question. And there's no way Dominic, the guy who practically is the person in charge of the storyboard, can ever retcon that. Just like he tries to retcon Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe as being canon. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And it should never be said again. Anyway, there is still one more matter that I need to discuss because of the fact that, well, how should I put this? The game had advertised changing from past to future. Scorpion is the only person you get to do that with. You either play as past Jax the whole way, future Johnny the whole way, past Sonya the whole way, or past Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Jade, and Katana. And also Raiden, which is coming up next. By the way, false advertisement, as Scorpion's the only person you get to do this with.
You misunderstand my intentions.
Who sent you here, Scorpion?
My future self is dead. I am here at his behest.
Grandmaster Hasashi sent you.
I honor his dying wish. Charon will ferry your armies to the Isle of Kronika. We must leave at once.
Do you have proof of Charon's offer?
Only my word.
Your word is worthless. At the tournament, I trusted you to spare Bihan, and you betrayed me.
A mistake born of rage. I seek redemption.
Lies, Scorpion. You are a slave, and Kronika is your master.
Speaking of the god of useless, here he is! He has his teleport, he has his lightning bolts that are far range and close range. He also has the charge electricity, where he actually can fire a charge shot. Oh, by the way, he also has where he can surround himself with a lightning field. And of course, he has his infamous torpedo, as everyone would know as, they don't even have that sound effect anymore. I think they got rid of it as of 10. So, with that said, Raiden changed exponentially, and he's probably more for the expert gamers instead of for the beginners, because the beginners used to use Raiden, and oh, there's that lightning bolt that I was referring to not too long ago. By the way, Rain could do that too, and it took them a long time to put Rain back in the game since MK9. Might as well point that out as well. Oh, and one other thing. Raiden got nerfed. He used to be a badass in the first game, now, not so much.
Raiden, you must listen.
Spout your falsehoods elsewhere, Scorpion. Kronika will not entrap us.
It is no trap. Charon awaits you in the Netherrealm.
Lord Raiden, we should listen. He may be telling the truth.
There is only one way to find out. Now, Scorpion, the truth!
Raiden, stop this!
Step aside, Liu Kang.
Put down the amulet. Its darkness is taking hold of you.
Our time has run out. I do what I must to save Earthrealm. Stay down.
This is not the way. Scorpion is not the enemy this time.
Liu Kang, do not interfere.
You know the worst part of the Dark Raiden storyline that could have actually worked, considering Dark Raiden was, in fact, a main focal point of Deadly Alliance, or not Deadly Alliance, but I mean Deception, because of the fact that, well, his self-destruction drove him to madness. Raiden basically would have had to deal with all of Earth's champions because they would be sick and tired of Raiden trying to conquer the realms. And Kronika was supposed to be a male and a good guy who was supposed to come to try to help Earthrealm when Raiden brought Earth and all the realms to their darkest hour. But nope, got dropped. Instead we have dumbass Kronika, who is trying to reset the world because, well, Raiden did it first in Mortal Kombat 9. And also, Cetrion was supposed to have characterization, and she was supposed to be actually good. No, they screwed her up, too. So yeah, NetherRealm really dropped the ball to try to push politics and to make Cassie Cage look strong. There was just no point. And the worst part about that is, the whole making Cassie Cage look strong is not going to have any payoff whatsoever, if Aftermath is anything to go by. By the way, I am playing like a noob here because I totally forgot how to play Raiden. In case you're wondering why I'm constantly summoning the lightning, I forgot how to use the damn torpedo. So that's exactly what's going on here in the gameplay, in case you're wondering. But there is just, again, so many things that NetherRealm could have done better. You can't really say it's executive meddling this time around. And oh look, I actually figured out how to do the damn torpedo this time. I mean, you can't really say executive meddling because Ed Boon tried to justify all the characters in a video, realizing that, yeah, he may have made a mistake. Hell, he even disowned the 2021 video thanks to WB's executive meddling. There shouldn't have to be executive meddling if Ed Boon stood up for himself.
Do not force my hand, Liu Kang. The realms hang in the balance. To defend them, I must command order.
I thought it impossible, but the Revenants were right. You cannot be trusted.
I do not need trust. I demand obedience.
Enough of your madness. If you must die, so be it.
This has happened before. Liu Kang, do not interfere. You cannot fight Shao Kahn. Liu Kang, stop!
Enough of your madness! If you must die, so be it!
In case you're wondering, this is the worst retcon by far. So they're practically blaming Liu Kang and Raiden's fighting over and over again on Kronika. God Damn, Kronika sucks!
I have been a fool, Liu Kang. Kronika's puppet. We only battle because she wills it. I must help him. I was wrong to doubt you. I too have been a slave to anger.
I do not understand, Lord Raiden. Your raid was caused by Kronika?
Yes, I succumbed to her influence. But then, our confrontation, it unlocked memories. Memories not only from this timeline, but from timelines that have come before.
Wait a sec, timelines? Plural?
Kronika has restarted time on countless previous occasions, using each timeline to learn and to perfect her plan. The details of each timeline are different, but in each one, events conspire to bring Liu Kang and I into conflict. In each one, he dies. Only Kronika has such power to control time and fate.
I don't get it. Why do that?
I do not know. But be assured, Kronika will control us no longer.
At long last, you see the pattern.
The pattern, but not the purpose. Why set me against Liu Kang?
Is it not obvious? Your combined power threatens my vision for the timeline.
Liu Kang and I will not be divided further by your machinations.
Oh, Raiden. Do you think this is the first time you made that vow? We have repeated this exact conversation so often in so many timelines. I've lost count.
This timeline will end differently.
We have played out all possible scenarios, Raiden. You cannot win. You are welcome to try, of course. But without Liu Kang by your side. Enjoy these final hours, Raiden. They are all you have.
Congratulations, Raiden. Once again, you prove yourself useless by doing absolutely nothing while Liu Kang just got kidnapped. Oh, and that whole time paradox thing? That still stands true. Because guess what? Time paradoxes, what are those? Anyway, I'll see you all in the next episode in part 11 when we finish off chapter 11, which is Raiden's story. And the God of Useless must find a way to rescue Liu Kang while actually invading Kronika. See you guys next time.